Well, hi Sagittarius, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your January 2022 reading. Wow. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Sagittarius, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it probably is not your reading. I would check your moon sign because that is your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from someone that you trust. Sagittarius. I just want to adjust this camera just a little bit crooked. Okay, here we go. Okay, Sagittarius, oh my goodness. The sun surrounds your entire reading. That is a beautiful card in the tarot deck. This is about fresh starts, new beginnings with lots of joy and lots of love. Surrounds your entire reading. Of any card in the deck, this is like probably the best one that could surround your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Four of Cups. Now, it looks like there's an offer trying to come in. And it looks like it's coming from someone who runs in and out of your life. And they're trying to come back in. And you're like folding your arms. And you're saying, nah, I don't think so this time. Or let me think about it. Or I'm not sure. You know, this isn't working. Something like that. So these are the two strongest energies in the entire reading, because you want the sun, and the sun is available to you, but you don't think you're going to get it from this offer. You are looking at a pentacle. Now, I don't think that cup has a pentacle in it. I think that's the problem, or you don't think it does. The King of Pentacles. This is, all cards are male or female, by the way. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. The King of Pentacles, it looks to me as if you're like focusing on security and stability, probably a commitment. You're looking towards your future here. So with this energy, because it sits right here, it's right above the sun, and you're feeling like this is what would make you happy. This is what would bring you joy if there was a commitment in this relationship. But this Knight of Wands energy is right next to the King of Pentacles, and male or female, this person runs in and out of your life. It's like they run in with the staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and they run out with the staff of passion. They're very unsettled. And it's like they just, they don't really pay attention to how they leave people feeling when they do this. But you may have been allowing it to happen, but it looks like you're catching on. You're thinking, no, this is not bringing you the sun like you want. I have the Queen of Pentacles right under the Four of Cups. Okay, so now we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. So this is either a soulmate, very strong soulmate or twin flame that's running in and out of your life, or one is coming in. I need to keep reading. But the Queen of Pentacles, there's your earth energy again, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that might be strong in your chart or someone else's. There's the Pentacle. This is the second biggest pentacle in the whole deck. This is a couple. Okay, so I think it's coming in. Even though you're going through some things right now with this energy over here, it feels like, because they're on each side of the sun, that this is actually possible and is on its way in. And it starts with you refusing this cup of love, or at least delaying reaching out for it for whatever reasons. I have the Nine of Cups here right next to the sun and under the Knight of Wands. I feel like you really do love this person. But you're getting to this point that you're just putting your love on a shelf. You know you have it, but it's like, I don't think you want to hand it out. I think you're like tired of this type of relationship, that you want more. Under the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Cups. Water. This is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that could be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But the Queen of Cups, this is the only cup in the deck with a lid on it and those little windows. And what the Queen's trying to do is peek in those little windows because you're confused. You've got questions about the love. It's like, well, if you love me, why can't you commit to me? Why can't you be more stable? You know, you have lots of questions. This cup is full of answers. So the Queen is trying to peek in that cup to get the answers. That's where your head is at. It's right next, the Queen of Cups is right next to the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is right under the Sun. Told you, there's a lot of love in that Sun card. Yes, you are questioning the love. You know that you have a lot of love. Now, you have tried to offer it to him, or you have offered it to him. You're putting it on a shelf right here. You're like slowing things down. You're like, wait a minute, I don't see anything changing here. We're not moving forward. But it's all about the love. You have a lot of questions and you have a lot of love. Well, I have the Seven of Swords next to the Ace of Cups and under the Nine of Cups. This is deceitful energy. Knight of Wands. Oh my gosh. You know, many times the Seven of Swords will come up when the Knight of Wands comes up. Because it's like they're hiding something. Or they are just taking. They're takers, not givers. Okay? And so, you know, it can be rumors, but it's usually lying, stealing, cheating, something like that. Or just taking of the love, because it's right next to the Ace of Cups and right under the Nine of Cups. That could be just somebody who likes to run in, take the love, and run out without giving it back, without, you know, returning love. Not really. But something's happening because the Sun would not be in the middle of this reading and you would not have the Queen and King of Pentacles on each side there if something wasn't happening. Let's take out the second part of this reading. Oh my goodness. There you are, Sagittarius, as a King of Wands. Oh my God, there's the Pentacle. Things are working out beautifully. I think this is the exact thing that you needed to do to make this Knight of Wands energy think about what they want from life, what they want from this relationship. I have the Wheel of Fortune right next to the Knight of Wands. This is the universe. Universe is involved. The wheel is turning for your better. Okay? Wheel of Fortune for you better. A new life cycle. Things are going to be changing. You're moving away from this Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a tainted love offer. They've only been giving you bits of love, you know. They haven't given you this full cup yet. But they, you know, this can be Pisces. Pisces might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But these offers that they make when they run in is just like immature. And they're just, you know, the cup has a fish in it. There's not a lot of room for love here. And this is what they're offering you, and you've been accepting. All at the same time, you're falling deeply in love with them and wanting a more secure and stable relationship. And there you are, the King of Wands, right next to the Page of Cups. You're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and you have your hand on your hip with the other hand. So, you are ready to move forward. And that's why you're getting it. You're like, no, this isn't working for me anymore. You want to move forward, and you are ready to do so. You see this for what it is. I have the Star card under the Wheel of Fortune, and next to the Nine of Cups. So, there's healing. Feels like you've been going through this healing. Even before, it's like putting up your cups be behind you, not handing them out anymore, not accepting their love anymore. This allows you some time to heal and to really think about, you know, what you want, what you don't want from a partner. It's like, it's very spiritual, and it's like seeing your own reflection in that pool of water and remembering the essence of who you are, what you want and what you don't want, okay? But it's right under the Wheel of Fortune, so this is going to help you move forward. The universe is working. The universe is reminding you of what you deserve, okay, in life. This Page of Cups, and this is something you need to heal from, that Page of Cups always leaves you feeling lonely or rejected or left out in the cold. You can only take that so long. You need to do your healing over that, and you need to figure out just what it is that is going to make you happy. And then you have this conversation. Okay, I got this 8 of Wands under the King of Wands next to feeling lonely. It's like one of these lonely times. You pick up the phone and you start to have this discussion about this relationship. And you're definitely going to let them know that you're just going to have to move forward, you know, that you don't think that you can accept this kind of relationship any longer. And, you know, it's a back and forth conversation. It can be through texting, but it happens. Under the Star card, all that healing, remembering what you deserve is what brings all this about. And next to the 7 of Swords, I have the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is the card of success in love. I think this person is going to decide that they want to be a part of your life. They don't want, you know, some people, until you just kind of tell them how it is or let them know how you feel, they'll just keep doing what they're doing over and over and over. And it looks like it works to your advantage this time, that they really do realize their feelings. And I think they do come forth. I mean, it's like you're being seen as a couple anyway. All these wands coming up in the background are people who celebrate your success and love. And I think you are being seen as a couple. Now, this is a, you know, they allowed it to get that far. And then we have the Hierophant. And this is also a card of engagement because of the wreath right there. So engagement could be coming in. Under the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, and next to the 6 of Wands, is the Hierophant. This is a card for Taurus. Here we have 2 earth signs, and now we have the card for Taurus. So Taurus could be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. I'm sorry about the dog barking. She usually doesn't. But this is about security, stability, groundedness. This is about traditional values and morals. This is a card, very spiritual card of marriage. And look what it's right next to. This is what's going to come out of the conversation. Right under the 8 of Wands. They're going to offer a marriage. They're going to offer something very solid. It might not be a marriage. Maybe it's move in together. But it's something very grounded, very solid. I think they are going to, they do realize that they love you. And they're going to stop just taking and not giving. And they're going to offer this pentacle. And that's the biggest pentacle in the whole deck. The Ace of Pentacles right next to the card of marriage, right next to the card of engagement. Oh my gosh. So, Sagittarius, let's see what's under here. What's the bottom card? The 2 of Swords. You haven't been dealing with, this has been going on apparently for a while. You have sort of like been protecting your heart. You've had your swords up of self-defense, trying to protect your heart. You have your blindfold on. And this is a card of like an ostrich putting its head in the sand. It's like not dealing with the situation. But the universe, like I say, is in your highest energy and it's been turning. So this is allowing you to actually find the strength to take off those bandages, let the swords down, and grab hold of a staff, a fresh starts and new beginnings, because you know this is not working for you, and then to reach out and actually have that conversation. You've been worried it would go the other way if you were to have this conversation, But according to this reading, if this is your reading, it's going to go just the way you would love it to go, just the way you were hoping that this would go. And it's a beautiful reading. So Sagittarius, this is your reading. Thank you for watching. Universal Guidance Tarot.